who's gonna do it. Okay.
Got your whole hand?
Yeah, got my whole hand. You'll open up in a few minutes. Can I do the let's come back to it. Hi, I'm the Crawdad Hunter, and she's here to help us identify some species of animals in the tide pools.
I am a Tide Pool Educator. I work with Laguna Ocean Foundation, which is a nonprofit that helps tide poolers around the Laguna coast to help educate people, because the entire Laguna coast is a marine protected area, or an MPA, meaning that there are really, really strict laws to follow. So you can't handle, touch, or take any animals or take anything from here like shells or rocks. So we educate people to try to stay out of the water and observe the animals with their eyes, but also we educate them so they care about the animals.
One of the main species that you would find here of fish.
Fish. Opal-eyes are probably the most common ones. They have a little white speck on their back, which is how you can identify them.
Those are opal-eyes.
They are named because their eyes are the color of blue opal. The little baby fish, they like to grow up here because it's a lot safer in the tide pools than it is out in the ocean. And so they grow here, and once they're strong enough, they'll go back out in the ocean. Then the woolly sculpin, the brown fish on the bottom.
He was right down in there. Let's spot him again.
Yeah. He's really hard to find because he is camouflaged.
Yeah.
There's the woolly sculpin you were looking at earlier, that brown fish he just moved on the bottom there. Do you see him? He's an excellent camouflager.
Really oh, I see him.
Yeah, so he's a pretty big one.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, so he is excellent at camouflaging to the bottom of the floor.
That's where I first saw him.
He spotted him right away.
Yeah, so he is really cryptic sometimes, so it's hard to see him.
When I first saw the fish, I thought it was a scorpion fish, but they're closely related. As she said, scorpion fish have spines, and they're a little bit wider, I believe. So,
And they're venomous.
yes, that's another one.
We also occasionally, in a big pool down there, we get Garibaldis, which are those bright orange California state fish. You really can't miss them once you see them. But that's what's really cool about these tide pools, is that they're really deep, which allows for a lot of biodiversity and a lot of bigger animals to come by.
So that's
This is Crab City.
Crab City.
Yeah, so the big crabs love hiding in these cracks. They're really protective, so usually I find like 5 to 10 of them hiding in there. So I call it Crab City.
Right.
A lot of really cool animals here. Even in these tiny puddles of water, we have life. If you come down, get a closer look. You see this tiny pool of water?
Yep.
Doesn't look like much, but if you look at all the black specks, those are all periwinkle snails. Showing that even in the tiniest puddles of water, there's life. So that's why we try to stay out of water completely when we're at the tide pools. But when you go down into the deeper tide pools, you get to see some really cool animals. We also got some really big anemones. My favorite anemone, do you see under that shelf? You have to kind of bend down. So what's really cool about these anemones, they attach shells to their sides. See that kind of pile of shells the crab's on right now?
Yes.
Down at the bottom? That's a closed anemone. So they use shells as armor and protection from the sun. So when they are scared or they're out of the water, they close up. So since a crab is crawling around on it.
So they use the shells to kind of protect.
Yeah, it's like armor. And also when they're out of water, they close and use those shells to help them avoid from drying out in the sun. So he's closed right now because there's a crab crawling around it and it's scared. So he closed up, but the crab is merely eating specks of algae or little animals caught on the shells of the anemone. So he's kind of borrowing what the anemone has already caught.
I see that dead crab down there. Do the hermit crabs eat off dead carcasses in the water?
Yeah, so we actually can see a hermit crab doing so right now, and other bigger crabs will eat the smaller crabs as well. However, that could be a dead crab, but it also could be a molt of a crab. Do you know about the molting process?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's where, you know, snakes shed their skin. So crabs and lobster, they do the same things. They have hard exoskeleton, right? We have our skeleton inside, but their skeleton's on the outside.
Invertebrates.
So in order for them to grow bigger, they squeeze out of their shell or their skin. Really? And they are really soft, and then they grow nice and big and they harden over time. So that could just be a mold of what once was a crab. But yes, that provides some nutrition for others.
Oh, there's a crab feeding off the other crab.
Yeah, so there's now a shore crab eating the molt of another crab.
Yep.
Yeah. And sometimes the bigger crabs will kill the little crabs. It's kind of a crab-eat-crab kind of world.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you look in this pool, we got some even bigger anemones. So you can see the shells attached to the
That one
edge.
is dying.
They're not dying because you see these shells that are attached to them? These are locking in the moisture. So when they're out of water, which happens a lot, they are still alive because of those shells that are the armor. You know how you put sunblock on when you go out in the sun?
Yep.
So these guys kind of use shells as sunblock so they don't dry out.
And what I was thinking that might help them survive besides the shells is the sand to keep them moist and have water. Because it looks like they're covered in sand and they have a little bit of water in that sand.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It holds water in by their mouth.
Absolutely, and that's a very good observation. So it looks like a shell just attached to the rock, but underneath is a soft body. But again, remember, if we see animals in the wild, we won't want to be handling them, right? But look at that big anemone on the bottom here.
We need to show you that. Yep.
You see that middle part?
Yep.
That's where its mouth is.
And that's also where they poop out of.
Yep.
Their mouth is
I'm so
also
impressed. Sometimes you can find the occasional octopus and sea star here, although those are pretty rare. But yeah, so it's really important that people like you are so interested in the tide pools, and you can help educate others of why it's so important to protect these animals and why marine protected area laws are important.
We had